Are taking a look at our skyline at OKC. We're in the 80s and it is just so clear out there. Our dew points in the mid 50s and it's pretty dry. It's just been hot. So we're going to take a look at the activity that we're about to see in the Gulf of Mexico. We've been tracking Hurricane Delta throughout the day. It's been gaining some momentum. It started as a Cat 2. Now it's sitting at a Category 4. It's supposed to make landfall on the Yucatan Peninsula early tomorrow morning, bringing severe threats of flooding and life-threatening storm surge. It'll then make its way into the Gulf of Mexico. We'll see it move up towards the United States Gulf Coast about the end of this week. Now, we do have some uncertainty with this track. It still has the potential to move around, but right now we're looking at Louisiana and Mississippi feeling the brunt of that force. Hurricane Delta, this season is becoming comparable to the 2005 tropical season that we saw. That was the record-setting season. We're about 2 named storms away from hitting that record with Delta, and the sustained winds on the storms have reached 115 miles an hour. Now, here in Norman, we're sitting in a pretty mild weather pattern. We're not seeing much going on here with this ridge sitting over the west, but we'll start to see this trough dipping down into the beginning of next week when we'll finally start to see some potential for rainfall and our temperatures dropping back down after that. There is drought due to this the ridge sitting in the west here in the parts of the state. We could see some severe drought conditions there. Our lows across the state in the 50s tonight. Tomorrow again, very similar today, very mild. And our highs tomorrow in the mid 80s and 90s in some areas. It's going to be very, very hot. We'll continue on this warming trend throughout the rest of this week. And looking ahead, it's just going to be the same story. We're in the 80s and we'll start to see that rain by the beginning of next week. 77 for our high on Tuesday. Back to y'all.